Alright, welcome back everybody. This is Demon coming back for another round of Hearts of Iron 4. So we landed last episode on an extended episode, and unfortunately here we are. We've lost a single tile. This tile has been fought for many generations. Not really. Yeah, I just happened to just lose it, so I'm going to be doing something that I like to do, which is get ready for more build-ups. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of the Lessons of War off some of our troops. I'm going to keep pushing for plane ideas, because I'd like to get planes ready to go. We're going to do Lessons of War, and then immediately head to the left side again and start getting this all this plane stuff done. The reason being, and it is a good reason, is the more you get rid of these penalties for your planes, the better your planes are off at fighting. So if I have really good planes and I'm killing the AI with them, probably what I want to keep, kind of doing. But seeing as we just got access to the new Fighter 3, I'm immediately getting its engine to max. The Yak 3A, baby. Trade more with the United States. Good enough for me. Usually I don't put so many factories on planes. I usually don't. I stopped putting 50 and I've been going around to about 40. But it's made more sense for me to build more anymore. Alright, so how is the air war looking? We are destroying it, with all our penalties. Jesus Christ. How the hell do they expect to fight this air war? How are they looking in terms of their counts and everything? So they have 946 barrels of oil. They have 75 that they have overall. They're only importing 8 from Bulgaria. Their rubber supply is sitting at a solid 58. That's not horrible. It's not bad at all. Their army is sitting at 412 units or divisions. 4 million men fielded. Stockpiles are doing pretty good. Their navy is mediocre, but holding. Their air force, it's up there, but once I send my planes over the Baltic, I don't see them holding for very long. And we have both areas, right? We do. Excellent. What's my plane count currently sitting at? A lot. Good. Alright. Time to go ahead and get rid of this. I want to get rid of those factory debuffs, or plane debuffs. Yeah, when I did this playthrough originally, I actually was losing a lot of trucks. I actually hit a deficit on trucks at one point because they were killing so many of these things off. How's oil looking? Somehow we are losing oil. We're going to lose that. We're going to be out in 4.8 years. I feel like cutting a little bit back on trucks. I think we have plenty in reserve, so I'm going to cut those boys back. Get a little bit, 2 more factories on the planes to go. Alright, switch over the infantry guns to them. Go ahead. And there is the steel deficit I was worried about. Trade with the UK, give them factories. How are the rail lines looking? I know last time I looked, yeah, a lot of the front line ones are done. It's the rear line that's not finished yet. The ones coming out of Moscow and going towards Ukraine and Belarus. But they're getting there. They'll be done soon enough. That's really good. I just hope I don't get a glitch like I noticed before in this game. I had a glitch where, like, all of my, everything, I don't know what happened, but everything started running really freaking slow. Like, nothing was building properly in this game. I don't know what the hell caused it. Go for that. Yeah, these rail lines will get done. The southern side here from Moscow will take a while longer, but as long as the front lines are handled, we got 35 on all. I think we're good. Go for the flexible line, because I'd rather have it right now. Okay, our rubber reserves are getting hit from the UK, so we're going to do this, this, and this. Yeah, the Germans started going after that area. And this. Alright, how's our new supply areas looking? Yeah, it's coming out of the western side. Good. Good. Okay, that's good for me. Go for this next. Whew. 16 fighters. Jesus Christ, you cannot keep that up. They are running off Falkworth or 190As. 2.2 fighters in reserve. That's not enough to fight me in the air. Alright, we're going to cut back to that. Trust in the rest of that from them. Put that there. Alright. Another plain one. I kind of like to get rid of the nighttime bonus. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for the nighttime bonus right now. And then do this one next to get trade law costs down. That way it costs less for me to switch over. Rail lines are getting finished. I vote do the oil because the oil feels like it's going to hurt. You guys haven't even fought anything in here, have you? Not really. Well, it's good for us. Head in for 76 guns. You guys all aces yet? You pretty much are. Look at my badasses. Alright. One thing I haven't thought about for a while is building new infantry troops. So let's go ahead. Build these boys in Moscow. I need to have divisions guarding this side and this side so I can call my ships out. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. There you go, buddies. Actually, wait a minute. Can you build a rail line from this anywhere? Dude, that'd be cool. It says the convoys don't have access. Well, there's a risk that place can get hit. I vote doing this. This will be nice. And let's see how much that hurts resources. Got me a lot of steel back. And I cut back on some of the aluminium. That is nice. Okay, you guys are good. Go ahead and upgrade to better mech. Alright, something I'd like to do is this. Modernized aircraft. Foster flying clubs. Go for this for a 15% reduction. And then that's when we're going to switch over to a different trade law. 97 points, that's not bad. Alright, that's the rest of the rail line. Just here, 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 and here. That is good. That is really, really good. Trade more with Malaya. Trade more with these guys. Focus those because they're big infrastructure areas. They'll get done faster. Divisions. Build them in Kiev. They just need mech and a bunch of medium tanks. That's pretty easy. Good enough for me. Go ahead and upgrade to this. T-34s. I want to improve your guys' medium cannon to the 76. Can I give you better radios yet? No, I cannot. Speed goes to that, so I need a speed boost. Speed boost. It's going to lower your reliability even further, even with everything I have attached. So with the T-34As. More trade. Yeah, those mills are going to come out fast. There we go. Get me to export focus. Get me home, baby. Get me home. Get me home. Export focus. That cuts back on a lot. Alright, I'm going to keep 10 getting imported just because if I have added, it'll offset for a bit. The only thing we're going to be missing is refinery, so I'm going to go ahead and let the refinery start building up. They still fighting that air war down here? They're losing the air war. Lost their flying clubs, excellent. Expand the institutions. I should have plenty of fighter twos, yes. Alright boys, you guys are going to get built up rather handsomely. Go ahead and start training in the skies. Jump on this. More rubber. So I'll just import 2 while I'm at it. Aluminium. Increase it by 2 because I know that's going to be a problem soon. Resource gain efficiency should be nice. Yeah, that is nice. Alright, so we got most of the factories on the stuff we need. So that is so far is doing really well. And then I'm going to put 15 on this. And then put 50 on the medium tanks. I don't need any more trains. I don't need that many trucks. I do need some mech, but I definitely need a heck of a lot more of the more tanks. So you guys are good. I'm just going to keep focusing on this resource boost right now. Alright, so you guys are done. I'm going to focus on this and then put 50 on this. So one more import. Actually, probably 2 more imports on that. Maybe a third, and then put the rest here. Okay, you guys are going to head up here to this army. Here, here. You guys are in charge of that area. I need an additional 72 to guard the south. And you'll be under the command of this guy. Okay, another one of these can get in. Air superiority, because, you know, why the hell wouldn't I? Alright, overall, I think this is going really well. I just don't know what the hell else to do besides just keep building up for this. Alright, go for this next. I guess we can go ahead and start getting ready to get our tungsten reserves to completely drain out. So, go ahead and build those up. We have this coming in to intensify the training program for pilots. Go ahead and upgrade to that. I'm more of an organization guy, so I'm going to go for this. What else we got? Well, rubber still needs to come in, so... yeah, I should have enough now. Go ahead and get another refinery going up here. Alright, so that stuff's all good. Then we built a ton of tanks. We have the chromium, we have the other resource, we just don't have the tungsten. So I'll have to play with that. Dockyard output could be fun. I'm just going to finish that one out. I don't know what the hell the British are doing, but they're slowly losing their resources. Did they lose Ceylon? They lose Ceylon or Nigeria? Oh, they lost Nigeria. It's not good for them. I've engines. All right, planes are done. I just need a ton of tanks right now. I feel like we have enough light tanks in reserve. I could probably cut 5 factories off of those to add them to the other line. Alright, aim for this, and we're going to go for quality, then offensive ideas. I'm just going to keep going. That's really what it comes down to, is I'm probably going to have to get ready for war in 44 instead of 45. So I did shorten it by a year. It's just a matter of getting the tanks out on time for the war. I have the planes, which is nice. Okay, guys, go ahead and do your stuff up here. Do women in aviation to give me an additional boost. And in terms of plane count, they're trying to beat me in an air war, but my planes are much more efficient now since I messed with them. So go ahead and do rockets. Yeah, they got their Generation 3 fighters up, and my planes are better. Whew. Man, they dying. They still fighting us down here? No, the war down in the south's done. They're just going to fight us up here in the north. 1,600 fighters. Is that all the Germans have left? That seems like that's all they'd have left. Yeah, that's all they have left. They don't have enough fighters to continue this war. Quality ideas. Try to get some of this attrition down. Poor AI. Can't fight a war. Advanced engines. Armor protection. Go for night vision, because that'd be cool to have. Can cut back a little bit on this. Oh yes, that is perfect. That's actually something I'd like to see. The more resource boosts I get, the more I get out of this, so we can start stopping trading with the British. Vision training time. Minsk. Alright. Level 10 airport here. Do level 10. Let's just go ahead and do this. Screw it. Let's just build a bunch of airfields up. I find these to be more important at this point than anything else. The more airfields I built up, the more planes I can then summon if I ever need them. So, Riga's the other one I have. Grab my Riga. You go here. Yeah, I'm still seeing the Germans with low supplies, so I know a way I can beat them. It's not that hard. Alright, we're going to go for capital ship ideas. Boom. Alright. Okay, we're going to build this area. I want rail lines done there. Alright. Reason I'm going to build this area up as well is for one sole reason, is I know at some point the Turks might get involved in the conflict, If they do, the resource war for who has better supplies is going to take place in the south. And that's where that was going to take place at. Do Armenia. Women in aviation. Do this. They join the Allies. The fight for North Africa continues. It looks like the Allies might... They both are cut off from each other. That's hilarious. This army is separated from that. Oh, now they're connected. Now they're connected. Now they lost that one. Who's going to win? Well, the Turks are going to add another front line for the Allies to goddamn guard, so that's not good for them. But they will give them needed reinforcements to send down into Africa in terms of resources, but it's going to be a mess. And the Italians just cut off troops through here and here, so unless they retake that, yeah, it's going to be a battle, so you can encircle whom. I don't know who the hell's going to win that war, but that is a war I don't want to be a part of. Let's go for advanced medium chassis tanks. I really don't know who will win that. It looks like the Allies are pushing them back out of Southwest Africa, so the Nigerian front's getting it resecured. They still own Malaya, they own Free France. The Japanese are about where they're at in real life. They did some island hoppings, they lost Guam, they regained Saipan, and the Japanese island there, and the Americans took Iwo. If they can push for Okinawa, I definitely give the advantage to the Allies because they might be able to take out Japan before the Germans, but at the same time, it's still a losing war if you can't keep Europe. Oh yeah, that's right, we're trying to decrease trade with them. And it looks like they are pushing the Turks back to Istanbul, so I need those 48 divisions down here. Alright. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, I need level 10 forts down here in the south. We're going for level 10 forts. Because this southern side cannot fall. If any of this portion of the line falls, this entire defense is done. Go ahead and do this next. These people I don't need. They can do whatever they want. Women can do whatever they want. I don't care. Alright. We're going to go for Yak A1s because I want to increase reliability on them. There we go. Perfect planes. Keep building up the tungsten reserves. Is that the first of the tank divisions? Oh my god, yes. Alright. Zuikov, where are you, brother? Alright. Offensive. And charismatic at this point. This will be the first tank army. Command of this gentleman here. You people will be heading up here. And any new tanks will be added. We'll go and follow you. How's Istanbul looking? She's holding, but I don't trust it, so I'm building my level 10 forts down there. The Caucasus will hold no matter what the cost may be. One thing I will do real quickly, though, is this. Guard the ports. Guard the ports first, then do the rest of that line. Level 2 coastal forts and then level 1 actual forts will definitely give me a chance to hold this entire line. They won't push it. Focus in this. Some more resources. Pretty close to actually getting, almost being self-sufficient on aluminium. That's actually really nice. But I gotta keep building up these things first. How is tungsten looking at this point? We got enough tungsten to hold for quite some time. Tanks are getting built up. We're building about almost 8 a day. Only about half the factories are on it. Not bad. That'll give me more rubber. I'd like to get somewhat rubber independence, just because if I have at least some, it keeps the Japanese in case they take Malaya from doing anything to me. I need those raw resources. It looks like the Allies are doing an invasion of Italy and succeeding. Holy crap, they're blitzing. They've taken almost all of Piedmont. They've taken Genoa. If they can cut off cut off Vichy from Italy, they have a chance at something crazy there. That's a ballsy move. I've never actually seen one of their invasions actually succeed before. They usually always fail. I mean, if they succeed there... Wow, they're still moving along the Italian coast. And they've cut off Vichy from the rest of Italy. And there is troops up here on the Swiss border that are now encircled, so they're done. And they're dead. That was actually a successful invasion, I have to say so myself. It's probably going to end in failure, but nonetheless, to have pushed that far is pretty impressive in and of itself. Alright. So what I want to do real quickly is do this and this. You guys are going to go on a defensive approach throughout this whole area. I don't want to put any of those guys in charge over here, so my guess is promote this gentleman here. He's going to be utterly weak and worthless, but he'll have defense. And then what we will do is give you guys infantry people. So you'll have an infantry guy, and we'll give you guys a career person too. Good enough for me. I don't really care about the south. It's going to have level 10 forts on it. If they can't hold that, I'm disappointed in my people. Good on all of that. Good on that. You guys are researching that still. I'd say go ahead and go for decimetric radar. And I'd say cut back further on trucks. I'd say 3 more factors. I only need 5 on that right now. That'll give me more on tanks. Go for this. We got all that done. Go ahead and do this. I'd like to actually increase my cryptology so they can't really see anything I'm doing. And start upgrading to these. Oh yeah, those forts are going to be fantastic over there. That's going to hurt them. Alright, so how far in? Oh, that is excellent. And we can go ahead and start cutting back on rubber supplies next. That is good. We shouldn't have any more... Well, we might need more aluminum. I can't actually say that. Where I might need more aluminum at is if I upgrade the bombers and the casts up. So I probably should go ahead and get the infrastructure ready to go. Alright. We need oil here, here, here. Tungstens, we'll go ahead and build up on them too. Any other aluminium places I need to build up on this region? Not really. None there. Tungsten, tungsten. If it's oil, I'll go ahead and do oil too, because I actually do need that up. More aluminum, some more oil. Here. Here. That as well. Aluminum. Aluminum. Any others? Nope. Alright. That's how I vote. Do it. All of those are going to get done. And focus the forts in this. Again, somebody would probably recommend me build more mills and start getting the mills out. The problem is this. I can build all the mills in the world, but if I don't have the resources for it, there's no real point. So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, right? And then if we can, we'll do a late 44 war. If not, I'll get ready for 45. I was hoping to actually have the tanks done already, but I mean, if I can't get them done, I can't get them done. And I need the guard. I need to have guys getting ready to defend the Turkish front, because if I don't, they're going to get screwed next. As I know Turks are going to get pushed out, and they're going to fall back, and then they're going to get beat. So I got to already have troops ready to deal with that, you know, inevitable conclusion. Oh, did they finally fix that stupid thing where I don't have that stupid thing highlighted? Thank the Lord. That thing has been the most annoying concept for this game since its creation. Oh my god, that is beautiful. I never have to look at that again when it's flashing, I think. Well, they still own Piedmont, so there is a battle for France or Italy. So, just got that in. I can cut back further on rubber reserves. Excellent. We're still building up rubber. Modern war in the skies. Merge aircraft. How much items? Offensive ideas. Wow, wait a minute. So the Allies resecured. They, honest to God, got that. Wow. They actually secured Greece back. So they have... Well, the Turks got an encirclement. They encircled Italians. That's impressive. They've taken back Greece. They fought for... There's a fight trying to get across the Bosporus right now. I don't know how well that's going to work for them. There's still a fight in North Africa. There's a fight in there. The Vichy invaded. They invaded and actually might secure Ireland. Are you kidding me, AI? You let that happen again. Oh, I just want to keep cutting. I love cutting back on needing to import this stupid rubber from the AI. It's beautiful. I'm not lying. Whenever I get that and I can like cut off like having to deal with that, that's the greatest feeling I ever had in the world. Well, that's just going to keep cutting it down. So I'm going to keep trying to decrypt the Romanians, then we'll go for the Hungarians and the Slovakians. Romanians are on my border, Hungarians are on my border, Germans are on my border. That's the only three that I see. Alright, level 10 forts are almost done here in the Caucasus region. That's excellent for me. Go ahead and do this next. That. Alright, guys, you're doing good. The Allies are like, you need to launch an offensive. Hurry! No. I will not risk Soviet people in a fight that will not end in victory. So we will continue what we're doing. How the hell do they have yellow air up here? They don't even have the planes. They literally don't have enough planes. How much CAS do I have right now saved up? Oh, that's a lot of CAS. That's a lot of CAS. Do this and logistic strikes. Beat them out. What's that look like now? Oh my god. Alright, I have to have a lot of fighters in reserve, I do. Excellent. How about... Nah, we'll do what we're doing. I'm just gonna keep massing them out. Go ahead and start training, boys. Division organization, excellent. I'll get those planes ready to go. We're going to go over eastern Poland. I'm going to have planes go down here in the south, prepare for the eastern Balkans. Going all out. Alright. I wonder if I should switch to rockets. You can get improved rocket launchers on your tanks. Pog, mine. Right, the planes are as good. The things are getting as well as they can. I actually do want to switch these things out to rocket artillery at some point anyway, so this actually does work in my favor. Merge plants number 208. Cash production is -5. Merge number add 3 production. Huh. Alright, so go for this. Try to get those things done. Do the last one of these. Alright, that infrastructure is getting built rather fast. So that stuff's done. Might as well just improve the rail lines. I don't really care about them that much anymore. Go for construction, I guess. Cut back further on the reserves of rubber needed to import. Good enough for me. Go ahead and get another one of those bad boys going. I'm gonna be going for the new jet planes, baby. This thing is gonna go over to this and get. I don't know what I'm gonna switch that to. I gotta look. Just decipher them out. Commando training next. Go ahead and do Hungary. Go for this. Oh, I can go ahead and start researching stuff for the jet planes. Hell yeah. Interception chance. At this point, I'd rather have aerial research. There we go, baby. And we are getting the tanks done, so I'm assuming a 45 war. Go ahead and start focusing those mills up. We'll go ahead and focus occupation ideas, just because I know that's going to be a problem when the war begins, when I eventually do begin my assault. Go over eastern Poland. I need a ton more planes. Go ahead and start training. We're going to send 2,000 more fighters over the region of Romania, the Eastern Balkans. Alright, so they still have their foothold in Greece. They have their foothold in Italy. They have North Africa is a broken mess there. They've secured most of the western side, so the question is, can they keep that going? Who would wish to join? Paraguay, welcome to the commentary, comrade. Alright, so that stuff's good to go. I'm not focusing on any more of that because it's worthless to me. Alright. I'm going to do something ballsy with my planes. Strategic bombers, prepare for overwhelming crusade against the Imperial Reich. We're going to go for Eastern Germany, Czechoslovakia, Northern Balkans, and Western Balkans, and begin a massive bombing campaign throughout that region. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we can include Greece under it, because eventually I'll upgrade those planes to something even better than that. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 areas where we'll be committing bombardments at. Rail lines are done. Good enough for me. Alright. Inheritor of Lenin. Alright, those guys are getting finished excellently. A lot of yaks coming out. I'd vote 2 more on trains just to be safe. That's dangerous. I feel that. How many casts do we have in reserve now? Not as much as I would like. I'd say double production on them. And that's probably still without me having most of that done. Alright, so we're doing good. Get that puppy done. Alright, so we have the mills for mech. We're still building up the factories for the tank divisions. We have the tungsten reserves good. Jet fighter attacks. I'd say... go ahead and get the PE-10 going. On that. That's what I'd rather have. And then get that. Inheritor of Mantle, Lenin. Jump on this. And we are done with that. Excellent. Keep going for this next. Because what I'd like to do is cut back artillery production to get all the... I probably will just switch it directly out to the other. Yeah, go ahead and just switch directly to artillery production and then add 3 more factories onto it in preparation for it. And then the first people that'll get access to the new rocket artillery will be the NKVD divisions. They'll get it first. Instructions in. Go for that next. Planes can get their new thing in. As I said, I want that. Aluminum reserves are getting increased. Tungsten reserves are going up. Everything's in the clear right now for it. Oh yeah, we're building a lot of that rocket artillery up. That is nice. Especially if you're going to go for frickin' the supports, or going for superior firepower, you kind of want to build the rockets artillery. Rocket arty's good. Alrighty. 45. Almost got the tank divisions finished. How many more tank divisions? 2 more. They just got to train and we'll go on our offensive. Alright, so how many of these get added to this, just so I have an idea? Support rocket artillery, 12. I need a lot more rocket artillery. 12 times 10, 120. I need several thousands of those ready to go. Go ahead and jump on this next. We actually got to start getting the stuff ready for them too. Alright, you guys are going to have this done, ready to go. Alright, you guys should be done training now. Begin your hits on this. You guys are done here. What you guys are going to focus on in terms of is railroads, supply hubs, and their mills. So, you two are heading here. You two will head here. You two will head here. You will head here. And you will head down the Greece. The reason I'm going down the Greece too is because if I cut off their supplies down through here, it also gives the Turks a chance to hold, and it will also give them a chance to hold a little bit better. And this cuts off all the supply lines to get to my area. And if we're hitting their mills, it's also going to hurt them a little bit, so I'm just going to keep her going that way. Can't do that one. I'm assuming it's this one. Yes. Good for that. Good, 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 good. Free repair will be nice. Tanks are ready to go. Good enough for me. Alrighty. That means I should, and I do, reserve Cass. Alright. Air War is ready to go next. Oh, I actually can't get those yet, so I guess we'll aim for strategic. You got that done. I would vote for this. Alright, I think I have enough. That's 1,500. Is that enough? Was that enough? No, it was not. We still needed a lot more than that, so I have to build up a lot more of those. 20. Oh, up it by 2 more. Push. Push where needed. I don't care. They have nothing here. Yeah, they suddenly increased their plane count. My ass, they did. Yeah, get that Panzer leader real quick, and we're gonna see who wins this. Go for signal companies. Upgrade to the PE-10. Jesus. There we go, baby. There's the push. They lose access to certain parts of the rail line. I don't see them winning. So if they lose Vilnius, everything here on the eastern side is going to get punished. I kind of want to see you guys continue the westerly push first. So we're going to go ahead and give you Panzer experts. Go ahead and stop your offensive. I would like to see a push right here for Memel. Right. And then I'm going to go ahead and get that next. Keep the Commissar commissions. Jet light aircraft, go. Oh yeah, did we capture any supply hubs? Pog, we did. Alright, that should give me a lot more resources in the region. Jet tactical bombing, jet strategic bombings. Continue your push, boys. They will not win. Alright, go for the MiG-9. Iran joined the Axis. What?
Так точно. Выходим.
Okay, cancel all offensives. Cancel all offensives. Get out of there. Get out of there.
Мирно.
Jesus, I did not think this was ever going to happen. Didn't dream about this in 1,000 years. Alright. Just going to send the tanks over. They're going to be the ones that handle this if they join on their side. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, that'll increase the reserves along the line, giving my infantry a chance. I'm just going in after Iran. They're not going to have the resources.
Что приказа?
They don't have the troops. They don't have the resources. Easy win. And then what I can do is the end of the war is go secure this, 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 and this. And have the northern side be mine. Atomic research. Early guided missiles. Go for this guy. How many of those support artillery guns do we, or support rocket artillery do we have? We're making a lot of them. Belgium got hit, but the Allies are losing it. Central Italy has collapsed. Keep the commissars. Glory for the Red Army. Torch strikes. Alright, so we have enough here now. I have no need for any of that. I have no need for more mills, so focus on all of this crap first. Go ahead and do this, 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 this. I'm just going to build up the rail line at this point. What else am I going to do? Nothing better to do, so might as well build it up. Who gives a damn? It's give me a lot more supplies to work with anyway. Mills are about where I want them at, so I care less. I'm at optimal mill count in my books. Continue to push. Let's get those rail lines done. Alright, any other areas where we can increase supplies? This one. That's it. Alright, good enough for me. I need more of these. Put 5 more on them. Put 5 more. Just gonna keep up in this freaking rocket artillery counts. Signal companies, go for military people, because we gotta cut off that. How long until I can declare my war? Didn't I justify a war goal? Well, it looks like the Allies have won, so this is a never-ending fight. Gentlemen, you are going to continue your push over to here and begin the fight for Memel. I'm creating a pocket up there. Alright, is there any other troops that have anything else rocket artillery related to them? Nope. New MiGs, good for me. Upgrade to the next MiG too. Go ahead and start upgrading to, oh my god, the tungsten. I feel that tungsten. Best part is it only gets worse. Oh wow, these tanks are riding rather quick, Jesus. Still hitting their supplies, still killing their freaking railway guns. Oh yeah, they're screwed. We're pushing. Memel secured. Secure the north side now. You guys should continue your push up here. Cancel the one down here. They're encircled. Kill them all. Kill them all. That's a lot of divisions they're about to lose. How many divisions is that? There's a lot more than those. That. Alright. Alrighty. Upgrade to trucks. Trucks. You guys are good. Upgrade here. Here. Blitz. Alright, gentlemen. Push right through to here. You're going to cut them off there, and we're going to take the supply lines there next. Glory to the Red Army. That. Advanced fire bases. Those would be nice. Alright. How are our artillery guns looking? We have 6,800 in reserve. I'm going to switch one rocket. 6,800 is what I have in reserve, right? How many am I in the deficit of? That much. Ah, good. Good to know. That's excellent to know. Kill them now. Jesus. Keep pushing, boys. I just want to see the push. They already have atomic bombs. Well, it is 46. Alright, we're going to go for... I'd bet for influence, because I'm going to try and make a bunch of puppets after this war. It's not historical in that way, but, I mean, I am making a push. It is happening. I mean, it's historical to an extent. I mean, look, Italy has been reclaimed. Sicily has not been. Greece has been taken back. I'm still doing bombing runs across the entire Reich. I can't really use my infantry in this assault because I don't have freaking artillery guns for it. TU-4s are in, baby. Alright. You guys are done with your offensive for a little bit. I gotta reorganize and look at what I got. How many casts do we have in reserve? Not very many. Not as much as I would like. I bet put more on that. Oof. I can feel this. I can feel that. Jesus Christ. That stuff's all good. Alright, what else we got? Those things were all done. Schmersh? Schmersh. Nah. Do that. Victory is at hand. Head forward.
Готов выдвигаться.
Continue to push, comrades. Continue. Kill them all. Keep pushing the Poland going. How's the rail lines looking at this point? Not bad. They just need time to keep building. Alright, that one is directly connected to that southern portion. So go ahead and build that one up. And then I would like to do is form a new one that connects over here as well. So do that as well. That way there's another line connecting it to the actual motherland. Wow, those medium tanks are rocking them right now. They cannot hold it. It's because they have no troops.
Я готов. Жду приказа.
Alright, where are those other planes at? I want 400 of you to head down here to Eastern Balkans. Commit. They're not keeping the Soviet Union back. It's an all-out fight. Germans don't have troops anymore. I win. They really don't. I know they don't. Because they went from all those army troops to nothing. They have 600 something divisions, but when you have to guard Norway, Benelux, Yugoslavia, Italy, from France and the northeastern side, Bulgaria. Oh god, Romania's out. Bulgaria, Romania, Hungary, Slovakia. They don't have the troops. They cannot keep this going. I win. The preferred tactic. Suppressive barrage. Well, this gentleman's tactic is going to be masterful blitz.
Слушаю.
Gentlemen, you are not guarding that entire section. Head here. You're going right into there. As you're heading there, head south, go to there. Separate to here and here. Here, here. They're not able to keep this going. Bulgaria is going to collapse next. Once Bulgaria collapses, Hungary will collapse not too long after. Casualties are mounting up, but I could care less. What's our casualties sitting at currently? Over 500,000 is the Soviet freaking Union. That is actually really good. Alright. So what this means I can do is this army can then get disbanded and give me more manpower.
Я готов.
Continue with the attacks. MPs, of course. How many medium tanks are we running into? We have a lot of reserve. That's good for me. Alright. Advanced tanks. Oh wait, can I get a gas turbine engine? Oh my god! Got a frickin' Abrams tank on my hands. 76 millimeter main cannon. Does one of these give you extra reliability? Not really. We got that going for us. Improved radios, special modules. Not the Dozer Blade, Christ's sakes. Sloped armor, of course. Armor skirts. And what ammunition? Get this as well. Ooh, reliability goes down by additional 10. Alright, I want to max armor out. And I need to be going 10 kilometers an hour. 17. Ugh, that hurts. T-3485. Alright, I have a theory for this. Where's the mechanized? I don't have those yet. Take a minor break, everybody. Recuperate the losses, see where we're at.
Royce.
Then you guys are going to go here. You gentlemen are going to go here.
Так точно.
And you guys are going to have your front shortened even further because I want you only up here. Go here. 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 Perfect. Where are my other fighters at? Down on this side. Other half of the Balkans. Do that. Maintenance companies. Me, place air support. leaving rocket interceptors. Resources out here. There we go, baby. Okay, we got the trucks, I think, now held out. Resources should hold. Alright. Stab head increase. Recover Alaska Pog. Middle East policies, baby. Push in, gentlemen. They lose Berlin, it's over. Oh, they lose this connection point, it's over, because they're going to lose access to a lot of resources through here with this major hub. Now it's over. Fall of Berlin, it's happened. Oh yeah, it's just a resource chaotic mess right now. They don't have enough to deal with this. The north is going to fall first, then the central region, then the south. They'll hold the most out in the Balkans if I had to guess. But anything further north than that is gone. I don't see them holding on to anything up here. One bit. Head to Copenhagen, boys. Secure Copenhagen. Anything west of this front will die. Okay, you guys are good enough for me. Good enough for me. Middle East diplomacy, anti-fascist policies, logistics just came in, for signal companies next. They're done. Without that, they'll get pushed out. Get rid of them. Sure. Ah, I love the wars. It's all over now. There's literally nothing they can do against this. It's just overwhelming tank firepower as it goes through the regions. Tu-16s, go next. Alright. Go for air refuelings, because why the hell not? Upgrade to the new MiGs. I'm not saying that word because it'll get me in trouble. Alright, gentlemen, I need you to line up along this front. and head down to Vienna.
Готов?
And delete the last of that other armed force up in the north, and we begin our invasion into Central Germany. Well, Czechoslovakia slash Austria. Go for that. Jesus Christ. How far away are the Germans from surrendering? They have to be very close, because... Oh, wow, they're only like halfway. They still own a lot of core areas, so it shouldn't surprise me that much. But if they lose Slovakia and the Hungarians at this point, I don't see them holding. All of you head here and start massive bombing campaigns. Actually, wait a minute, I have a better idea for the tank divisions.
Внимание!
Hey boys, I need you for 5 seconds. Instead, what you guys are going to do is you guys are going to push right here and do a spear thrust through to Alpine region. Now what I'm going to quickly do is get these hubs ready to add more trucks to them. Dresden, this one. Eventually this will get connected when it gets repaired, so we'll do that. This one is the same way. Alright, gentlemen, thrust through. That's good for them. They'll get a good push. If we cut this area off, it's literally the eastern portion of Germany, which is Austria, and then the western portion, which is Stuttgart, being separated. They won't get any resources in because they don't have a port. So anything on this side will just succumb to overwhelming supplies. Unless it gets switched to this side, which I don't know where the current... No, it's still in Vienna, so they're going to hold out Vienna. Stand together. Saudi Prince, do you want to become best friends, comrade? Oh no, I got too many troops now. Well, seeing as I don't need these guys no more, let's go ahead and delete them. Alright, as much as I'd like to continue the fight for this region, I'd rather you guys push onto this side and just crush everything west of the frickin' Rhineland. Just crush everything through there. Hungary's out of the fight, so anything they brought into the war is gone. Just whatever leftover German troops are holding there. And as far as I can see, it looks like Western Germany is going to collapse to this. So I don't see them holding any longer. Slovakia just gave up. That's more troops they lose access to. Here. Start getting over this. Germany's out. Not yet. The remaining planes over the region hope to kill the factories off. Frankfurt's collapsed. Strasbourg has fallen. Hong Kong finally fell after a century in fighting. Alright, you guys are done fighting for a bit. I'm just gonna let the tanks do their thing now. These guys aren't getting resupplied, so I'll just let my tanks keep pushing. Well, looks like we're going to extensive conscription. Oh, really? The German... Wait, the German line has now been switched to that? Okay, gentlemen. Over here. Begin to push south. That's all that's left of their line. That's all that's left. If we push through here, that might be them over and done with. Yes! Ah, time to dictate German an end to it all. This. I wasn't involved in the Iran War. Poland, you will become a puppet comrade, and you will have control of yeah, and here. Welcome to the world. Slovakia, puppet. You will retain control over your old lands. aka Southern Slovakia. Alright, so you got that. Romania is my bitch, so they're getting puppeted. Hungary at this point is my bitch, they're getting puppeted. Yugoslavia will become one great Slavia. I mean, I did most of the push, so I think I deserve most of the credit. Let's just satellite the rest of Czechoslovakia. Satellite Austria. And that's about all I'm doing for now. I want to look at something real quick. For France. We can have all the Vichy territory. I could care less. Theoretically, this is all their territory anyway. Is that the end of Vichy? Yes. I pushed into Denmark. Denmark is mine. Denmark in turn will get Schleswig-Holstein. He will retain control of the canal for neutrality reasons. I pushed into most of Germany. I'm getting them as my bitch. Iceland is a part of Norway. I don't care. And I could see the rest of the allies divvying up this. So I could see Britain saying, hey, I get all this. And then they will get control of southern Italy. Free France will control northern Italy. And then I yell and say, Yugoslavia gets Istria and, what is that, Vara? Yes. What else do the Italians have? Oh, yeah, that. Who has a claim? The Greeks have a core. Greece, core. Alright, I can see a world like this. Fourth 5-year plan. Like, I could see somebody saying, oh, this would never happen. It's like, okay, so as the Soviets, I pushed all the way into here. I didn't really touch Italy that much, so there's an argument that I would secure that. 100% viable. And I'd respect that. But I pushed them all out of the Balkans pretty much. For the most part. I also secured all of Eastern Europe. I secured Denmark. I did not push into Norway. But where I have my land right now is about where I would assume I'd win the war. So, as far as my concerns are, this is a very popular and very good-looking Russia. So that ends the game in 46. Can you be more efficient than I am? Yes. Anybody can make this more efficiently than I do. It just really comes down to the fact that I don't really care, and I try to make these go as fast as possible for games. But that's how I play Russia. Um, at the same time, I could go ahead and end the war by invading Japan. I just don't see the point of doing it. I just find it to be boring if I did it. So if I don't find much interest in it, I'm assuming you guys wouldn't either if I'm not entertained. Just know that if I did, I'd have to send the entire Russian fleet here in Vladivostok. Then I'd have to send troops prepared to invade Manchukuo, and then I have to get troops ready down here, build up the rail lines, and spend a century, probably spending 2 years building it up to then do an invasion plan. That's just if I had the resources. That's the problem. So I don't really want to put up with that right now. But definitely it is a fun little war. I mean, most people go, oh, you did Yalta Conference. You should have just followed through on it. Why would I? Why would I? There's no point. I took most of this land. This is all mine. So I see this as being a true end. Tito's in power. Whatever how that guy is in power. That random guy's in power. The bold man's in power. I see this as an absolute win. So, Balkan Socialist Union. Now that's a name I like. But yeah, this is how I would assume it would end if it actually did. I mean, the Soviets could definitely sit there. Like, why would the Soviets follow through on the Yalta Conference? If you pushed the Germans that far back, I'd be like, okay, how about this? I agree with the fact that you get to retain your old lines, and you can partition Italy between you. But the East is mine, because I pushed through most of this eastern area. So give it to me, and I agree to remain neutral. You finish a war with Japan, this is how the world looks. I would have no reasons to push any further west. I have no reason to do anything. I am a happy Stalin. The only thing that would be cooler is if I finished a fourth 5-year plan. But another thing I'd like to eventually do is the Great Commander and Father of Nations. Heart of Steel with Father of Nations. So it's really funny to look at how much more powerful he gets as time goes on. Like, you can just give Stalin whatever the hell you want. He kicks ass. But nonetheless, it was an enjoyable game. I think we ended it rather... It really will take that long for the series to end because this game runs so fast. And again, I had before when I made a Hoi 4 episode, somebody made mention, how do you get your game to run so fast? I have a 10700K that is literally overclocked right now. And that was before my overclock, so now I got the overclock. There's that. I also play on the 1960s mod. Again, I highly recommend you getting the 1960s mod. Does it add a lot of stuff in the game? Yes. Does it extend the game till 1960? Yes. But you know what it does more importantly? It shuts the AI off so they can't build armies. That's why I'm surprised Iran's even in the goddamn war and still alive. It should still have the trait that stops it from being able to build a huge army. So it should be getting its ass kicked, but it ain't. Which I find to be very strange. I'm actually shocked by that almost. But that's just the thing. That's the way the game runs. As I said, there's a lot more things I'd like to do with this game. I'd like to do another German run. I'd also like to play Poland one time and see what kind of nation I can form in. It's just, if I do Poland, it'd be random. I'd turn historical focuses off. But the problem I always run into is when I do it, is Lithuania is a bit of a power player when it can just force you to have a civil war and you have no troops. I hate that country. Then I would know which kind of like playthrough I'd go for. Where is it? Where is it? It doesn't show it on here, but this is complete the April Constitution. I would probably go for like a king approach. And that's how I would write for it. But that's just me. And that is my personal opinion on it. I just prefer it overall. It's really just a matter of how much you're willing to fight for it. The industrial side of Poland's actually really easy to run with. I can stop the peasant rebellion. It's just I'd probably go for a king. Because I like kind of like the monarch approach for Poland more. And I always try to get the Romanian guy too, because if I get King Michael in charge, I get access to his oil reserves in Romania when there's a coup down there. So why the hell wouldn't you do that? It's like amazing. Yeah, it gives you a bigger front line to manage, but if you build my 120 divisions of freaking divisions the way I build them, you'll hold forever. Stalin never pushes you. It's hilarious. Utterly hilarious. The only thing you have to be careful of is just his dumbass coming in behind you, taking Lithuania, and then he charges through you. If you can protect against that, you're pretty much set for most of the game. Um, but as I think I made mention at the end of the FF episode with the review, I wanted to get this game redone. So hopefully everybody's okay with it. I hope nobody thinks I'm like, oh, you're not playing this correctly. This is how I would do it. I'm like, okay, that's how you do it. Mine's a slower build up process. And since I get the game to run so fast, I don't care. I can make what would take one person like hours to do on a crappy computer and do it in like 6 episodes, 8 episodes. It's amazing how I just love my computer. It just does this so well now. I've never been more happy with it in my life. Um, but nonetheless, I still enjoyed this run. It was fun. As I said, I'd like to do a Poland run again and try the new national focus out. Maybe we will do that in the future. I just don't know when exactly. Besides that, I know, and the other thing I'd recommend is play Japan. Japan's also another fun country. You're not seeing them do too well against China. I guess they're finally pushing them out of this region. But if you take your time and only and if you're the only one in the war, you can turn in this into one of the most ridiculous, easy fights that I've ever seen in my life. I don't understand how it's that simple. Um, so besides that, I'll see you guys when I play next. So see you next time. Thanks.